What's up, everybody? Today, I'm excited to announce my guest. He's a UAB linebacker, freshman CUSA leader in tackles for loss and sacks in 2019, and a CUSA All freshman team member, Alex Wright. How's it going today, brother?
Going great, going great.
So why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about your hometown of Elba, Alabama, and what makes it so special?
It's probably about population, not even over. I give you 4,000. A little small town. You go in and out to another city in 20 minutes. The specialty about it is just the heart of how small it is and how united everyone is, and how everyone loves football around the small town of Elba. So sports and school could bring the whole community together as one, and just everybody just love on each other and just vibe to the game of football. So
Yeah, for sure. So what was your recruiting process like coming out of Elba, and then why'd you end up choosing UAB?
all right, so the recruiting process, it was different than, I didn't say it was different, but it was something that I'm glad I'm glad I could experience it. So it was just people calling me, people, just out the blue. I'm in class. Like, I have a story. Like, a team offered me, and I'm in class, and I'm like, it's a substitute. I'm like, can I excuse myself right quick? Because they're calling me, texting me and stuff like that. So it's different. UAB was one of those teams that like kept in contact with me every day, almost every day whenever they had the chance. Called me, made sure I was straight, asked like how was I doing, how was family doing, when can I come up there? If I do come up there, when can I come up there again? It's just the connection that my UAB and myself had from the jump. That's what made me like think like, okay, this is my home away from home. This is my second home for whenever I leave after I graduate. So, and then the coaches, I granted the coaches a lot because they came to my house and we had conversations. Me, my mother, my coach, just getting to know each other better. So that's what made it real special to me. So.
And I can see why they wanted you so much, bro, because you lit it up your freshman year. You got 28 tackles, 8.5 TFLs, 4.5 sacks, a forced fumble, a couple fumble recoveries. Just absolutely balled out as a freshman. Do you expect to make that big of an impact coming right on into UAB, or do you kind of expect to just play a lesser role, kind of sit behind some other guys?
I mean, coming in, my coach, he told me, like, you gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play. So, and then knowing him, my coach, Nick Gentry, granted, I know he knows exactly what he's talking about. He's been through the process. He's played alongside, Dante Hightower, Terrence Cody, all those big names. So he knows what it's like seeing somebody come from, out of high school, the type of caliber person that I am. So he told me off the jump that I was gonna have to play. So when I first got used to it, it's coming from a 1A school in Elba. You don't see that many, all those lights, the surrounding stadiums, So it had to, I had to breathe it in a little bit and get used to it. And once I got accustomed to it, it was like, I'm comfortable. All right, let's go. I ain't have to worry about, oh shoot, like, oh wow, like these dudes, come from, oh, these dudes tattooed it up, all those stuff. It was like, oh, I'm used to it. My teammates like, all right, let's go. We getting comfortable. Let's go. And from that point on, it was just, I got real accustomed to it, and I just made things happen.
So, yeah, basically it's like a big culture shock, right? So why don't you go ahead and just kind of, piggy tail off that real quick, kind of tell us what a college game day is like. Like, as a freshman, like, what was it like, coming from a small town, like you said, and then all of a sudden you're seeing, you like up on the big screen and everything like that, and just making plays. Like, what's that like? What's the vibe?
I could tell the vibe was different from hearing your name called for a tackle in high school to hearing it called in a big stadium full of thousands of people.
And on
And
ESPN and national TV.
ESPN, I'm talking about on TV. Seeing yourself on TV, that was one of my dreams come true. Like, my dream really turned into a reality. Like, you know, after you make a tackle and they make a close in, like, pitch shot of you and stuff like that. So I'm like, it's kind of mind blowing. Like, with me, it gave me butterflies. So I'm like, oh man, shoot, like that's really me. Like, so then, but like, you know, it comes with pros and cons and stuff like that. You know, you got the penalties. The penalties was probably the worst one I probably had. I know against UTEP, you know, they before I changed my number, I'm 16 now. I was 47. You know, I'm just
right there in the background.
It was, you know, offsides on 47. That was probably the worst feelings I ever felt. Like, I was like, oh man, like, you know, but it was just, you know, the environment, you know, you got the fans, just, it's loud. It's, you know, you got the bands, you got the, you know, just the outside, like, when you're looking through the face mask, it's just the stadium. That's the lights is what get me the most. Cause, you know, you don't experience that in the high school, like, you know, coming from 1A, like I said. So when you see all those surrounding lights just beaming on you, it's a wonderful feeling. Like, I can't express no feeling greater than that.
Yeah, I never played college football, but I actually got the opportunity in high school to play on a college field. So it's just it's crazy, man. Like, just the feeling of having lights on you is insane. So who do you listen to pregame, get you fired up for a big game? Who do you listen to? Who's on your track?
I always started off with a motivation. I usually, you know, Inky Johnson's my favorite. So I usually started off with him. Then it's just probably the old, you know, the who was I listening to? Just my track is like all over the place, really.
Everybody from UAB is just from who I've said.
It's just all over the place. You know, you got the Lil Waynes to Travis Scott's to, you know, to like mixed up with, you know, just some of the old, you know, the old time that'll get you, you know, real pumped up. So I would just mix all those. I got my own playlist.
Dijon got the best one so far, though, bro.
I figured he did. I figured he did. It's just mine is like real all over the place. So, you know, 1 minute, you know, like I said, Travis Scott getting off the bus. 1 minute is Lil Wayne. The other one, you know, is just like Meek Mill, his old stuff. You know, it's just all over the place. Like, so.
Man, so what was it like getting to play on that I don't even have the word for it, bro. It was just a phenomenal defense you guys had last year. Y'all were like top, I think, 7 ranked against the run or something like that. It was really high up there, bro. And you know, you guys have a lot of beasts coming back. So what's kind of your outlook on this upcoming year? Because I know I saw you on Facebook and you shared that picture of Florida, or no, Miami, and you was like, wait till we play y'all. So what's your hopes for this upcoming season, and then kind of what was it like playing on that defense last year?
Oh, we had some dogs. When I say dogs, I mean straight, you know, killers, dogs. You know, you had my bro, Garrett Marino, Fitz Mofor, you know, Chris Moe, all the way back, you know, my big bro, I call him like, that's my brother, like, that's my twin. You got Jordan, you know, and like, just missing, when you think about it, the only people that's really missing out the defense is, you know, just them two that I can really think of, Garrett and, you know, Fitz. So that's just 2 dogs that's gone, you know, and everybody coming back. We still got some killers. We still, you know, people down in us saying, oh, we're not going to be who we used to. We still got everybody coming back, basically. So it's going to be a show to watch. So y'all might as well get y'all popcorn ready. So
I'm tuned in for sure. But who's the best player you've ever played with, and then who's the best you played against? You can take it back to high school if you want, little gritters, anything. All time, who's the best you played with and against? That's a tough one. I'm asking the hard-hitting questions today.
Yeah, let's see. Probably played with? Probably Shoot, that's
Every player I ask reacts the exact same way. They don't know, bro. There's too many dogs out there at UAB.
probably UAB. Probably just my freshman year. Probably. I say I got. Oh my God.
Ain't no one gonna be
Three.
offended, bro.
We talking defense? Or we talking about the whole team, right?
Anyone, bro.
All right. Probably played with my bro Austin Watkins Jr. I've never seen a wide receiver like him. Never in my life I seen one like him. I'm talking about he's 220, 225 running, like spectacular catches on spectacular catches. Like seeing it in person, just it's a difference than seeing it on TV. It gives you a whole different type of feel when you seeing it 10 yards away from you, like, and you just can't even, like, when we scrimmage, like, of course you're gonna be like, oh man, like, I should have called, man, why y'all stopping? But you just think about it, like,
How?
bro, like, dude, like you saying, like, and probably one I played against, I'd probably say it would have to be probably the running back from App State when we played in the New Orleans Bowl. Just his burst of speed and how he could just change the pace just like that with a snap of a finger. As you realize, like, if you don't stop this man, he's just gonna keep running on you all night long. So that's probably who I played against, probably. So
Yeah, for sure. So obviously I think I know the answer to the first part of my next question, but I really kind of want your answer on the second part of it. First part of it is, do you aspire to play in the NFL? And then the second part, who do you try to model your play style after? Like, is there any guys up in the league that you're trying to model your play style after? Who do you watch film on, stuff like that?
I would watch film. I would take some stuff from Von Miller. The scissors, losing the shoulder. I would try to take him mixed with back to the Reggie Whites.
Yeah,
the Reggie
back.
the Reggie Whites to the Kevin Greens, the Jadeveon Clowneys. People. Let's see who else. Simeon Rice. All those. I try to watch moves off of Dwight Freeney out in the 3-tech. Try to Aaron McDonald. I can name a whole bunch. I can name a lot. So I just try to base my my moves and off my body type. Jadeveon Clowney, 6'5", 260, 250, 6'6", 2. He was around that area. So
Yeah, I've written several articles on him. He's a dog. He's big.
And he got the quickness, the lightning speed, for his size. So I try to base my moves, my speed to powers, all my movement off those type of players. So that's probably who I try to model off of, really.
Yeah, for sure. What team are you trying to play for when you get to the league, or you don't care?
I was having a conversation with my bro. I would say, like,
if it was your pick and you got to pick what city you go into, all that good stuff, where are you going?
Probably New Orleans. If not New Orleans, yeah.
I'm a Saints fan.
Probably. If not New Orleans, I'll probably go Seattle.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, man, we want you in New Orleans. Let's get it. But so I could probably guess the answer to this next question based off your shirt. But what's your favorite college memory so far?
Sacks, getting a sack, third down, sack, just the fans screaming, momentum shifted type. That's probably it. It's not even schools is straight. I get through school, but just it's like with football. Football gives you that type of feeling where it just makes your skin crawl. Like, so that's my favorite memory so far right now. So
how was it like winning that CUSA West Division championship though? I see it on your shirt. What was that like?
I just remember playing the deck. Like, I remember playing it bad. It's just, the game was real close against North Texas. And the fact, like, things wasn't going our way. It's just how we just didn't quit on each other. Like, we all, came together as one in a huddle and stuff like that. And it's just, like, it just felt some type of way, like, at this point, because I've never been to, a football championship. So I got kind of, I ain't even gonna cap to you, you know what I'm saying? I got a little emotional, like, because I love the fact that everybody didn't quit on each other, and it showed at the end of the game. And, everybody celebrating, waving the flag and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, like, at this point, like, I wouldn't rather be on no other team than UAB, because, like, how everybody came together, like, we in the huddle, like, you know what I'm saying, like my bro Gary, he was like, if you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, if you're not gonna play on the team for, like, all of us, then don't come out here. This is where we win. This is where we're going to the championship right now. I don't care. We going to the championship. So it's like, I love that mentality. Like, we not taking no for an answer. We gonna get to our goal. So
yeah,
it just that's probably what I loved about how everybody just came together, like, as him, like, as he, like, stood as a leader, and we went out there, made it happen. So
if you ball out this year, bro, you declaring or you staying?
I don't know.
I'm saying you go out there and you put up, like, some good ass numbers, dog. Like, I kind of transitioned into the next question, though. I mean, the NCAA did just pass that new rule. You can make money off your likeness. Kind of what's your thoughts on that? And then will that play an impact in deciding on whether or not you declare early or not?
I mean, it depends. I know I got to talk with my family about it, because, education is key. So I would probably, it'll be a long, we'll probably have to talk about it for a minute. I mean, it depends. If this season, if I really do put up numbers, I would probably I would want to declare it, but I know, you know what I'm saying, it's pros and cons with it.
Yeah, but you always get your little, like, draft scout thing. So I mean, you'll have a general idea. Like, would you say, like, 4th round up, you're declaring, or
I'm
what?
probably gone. I'm gone. I'm probably
You're gone if
declaring.
you're 4th round to 1st, anywhere in there.
First through 4th, I'm gone.
Yeah,
I'm
you
out.
got to, bro. You got to, especially, like, with just how, like, kind of, the way college football is, bro. They don't treat y'all right. Y'all deserve to get a bag in college. I mean, them days are nuts, bro. Like, I know I couldn't do it, and it's longer than NFL days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to stay in just as much shape, and if not, you're probably playing harder. I mean, you got to go get your bag, bro. If you're in position to go get it, like, NFL guys say it all the time, like, leave early. You can do school online. You can still get that degree,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to dip early, bro. But
Yeah, I know. As long as I get that degree, I will forever be straight.
oh
So,
yeah, for sure, because football only lasts so long, bro. But you got to play it while you can,
True.
But one last question for you. Do you have any advice for the young high school guys who are trying to be in the same position as you? Maybe you're getting offers, getting called out of class with substitute teachers, getting offers, getting calls. What's your advice on how you picked UAB and how to pick a college that you feel is truly right?
I say keep your head on straight with the recruitment. You know what I'm saying? Just don't fall into it. Don't fall into, oh, we love you, oh, we want you, because, not every college is like that. And I done been through it. I done been through it, So I would say, go with who you go with your heart, not with your head, So don't thinking outside the box. Don't, just keep cool, what I'm saying, talk with your family members about it, and whoever, you gonna feel who loves you more and who don't love you more, who's gonna call you one day and who's not gonna call you. People that will have conversations with you on continuously throughout the recruitment process, and not the ones who's gonna, call you once almost every 2 weeks, checking in, seeing, oh, who wants you. You go with your heart. Don't go with your head. Just because it may be your favorite college don't mean they really want you. So you're going to have to do what's best for you. That's what I had to do. I had to do what's best for me. So
All right, that wraps up today's show, guys. I just want to do a quick reminder. All the proceeds throughout the year of 2020 will be going towards combating social injustice and police brutality. Alex Wright from UAB, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.